there's a part one to this. None of you would listen to me. And then I go through with life and try to make myself better. Things happen. I don't. I mess up. I'm in a relationship that doesn't work out. But because of what that relationship turned into, I become some horrible person that they just want to terrorize me and make sure they hurt me to the fullest extent. They've lied about me. They've made false accusations on me to the fucking fullest degree. They've involved so many people in this to try and take me down. When knowing that now that they've known for many years what happened with my mother and that he really did kill her, especially after him shooting someone else and I'm sure that them being police and all that, they looked into it. I'm sure they got their fingers and all that and looked into it. Said, well, he's probably right. He probably did. I mean, his DNA was on her. All of you knew that. You all knew that. And I told you what he did and how he did it. And you wait until Michael dies. Then you sit down with me and I tell you how I'm not going to let you just let that happen the way it did. Well, I didn't put that out that way. I kind of follow along with your story, the DA story, because I was catching them and what they were doing because they were lying and I knew they were. But tell them about my mother's murder and how they just let my stepdad get away with it, and they go and take my information that I give to the Warren Police Department detective, and they go and they talk to him and tell him, and he dies. It didn't have to be this way. It didn't have to be this way. All because you guys hate me. That's the only reason. All because you guys hate me. The last thing you want me to be is a father. The last thing you want me to be is a father. You ripped everything away from me. You literally ripped everything away from me, especially with my son, my youngest, and my family that I had there. You made sure that she turned on me. You made sure that she turned on me. And then you had her try to set me up. I bet that'll be a charge, because I threw water on her. You guys were trying to set me up that day. And every time afterwards, you had her literally come and try to trigger me at my own job multiple times. And then, because I posted on Facebook that I was going to go and get Chinese, you make sure that she's sitting up there, don't you? You guys are fucking, you're sick, man. You people are sick. You do anything to hurt me. Are you happy? All the destruction you caused, are you happy? I'm actually a caring, loving person, especially out of my addiction. I'm nothing like I was in my addiction at all. And what you want is for me to be that guy. You want me to be that guy that I was in my addiction. You can't have it any other way. But you've made it. You've taken everything from me. And anything that might have helped me feel a little bit better about my life, you've made sure couldn't happen. Just to make yourself look good. I hope you're happy. I hope you feel grand. I hope you feel great. I don't hate nobody. I mean, of course I'm angry about the situation. You tried to kill me. You literally tried to kill me. And then, when you realized it wasn't me, you thought the next best idea would be to let him die. And that it would fall back on me. And then when that doesn't work, you hold me in jail on my first technical dirty urine, which was false, for 60 days. 30 in jail and 30 in a rehab, and send all my paperwork to Philadelphia so that you could figure out what the fuck your FBI was doing. what they were going to do with this story. And then they let me out to run wild, thinking they'll catch me up. And then when he finally does catch up to me, I piss for him. He says it's dirty. I said, no, I want to piss again. I don't believe it. He goes outside before I can even get to him and takes that cup and dumps it in another cup and says, look. I said, no, I actually want to piss for you. And what's up with them probation officers lying? What do you mean lying? Who has more credentials? You or them? I didn't even tell you what they were lying about. Why are you so mad? And then I get the message on Facebook saying that he told a whole Thanksgiving table at a party, at a Thanksgiving dinner, that he knows I killed somebody. And then thankfully I have someone there that knows me, that I helped raise, gave her insulin shots for years, says he wouldn't do something like that. And then she tells me, and then the next day I get a new probation officer, now with a supervisor, that has to be there every time. You guys don't care how embarrassing my life is. As long as I'm not happy, as long as you could tear my life apart and hurt me in any single direction you can, make sure I have no life, no family, nothing. Because every time I try, you take it away from me. You even kill it. Anything that I try to have in my life. I hope you're happy. And then you really think that I want to be here doing this? And writing the people I'm writing? And making the videos that I'm making? Believe me, if I had the money to not be here and to start over somewhere else, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would not be here dealing with this. I've lost everything here. But while I am here, I'm not going to stand for it. I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep bringing up issues. I'm going to keep making sure that it gets to the right person at some point and this gets out. And I will say your names. One day, I will. I promise you. On my mother's grave. And Michael's grave. My aunt, my uncle, my grandma, my grandpa. On everything. I will say your names to the world. Because people should know. And I'm not lying. And that's not incriminating nothing if it's the goddamn truth. Nobody else would have done it. Or would have been the way it was with the emails. Unless certain people did it. And I wouldn't have caught you if I didn't make the video on TikTok and not said any names. And then you came arguing with me. And then I tell you I didn't say no names. You say, yes, you did. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Only on Facebook. So who is this? And then you want to delete everything. Lets me know a lot about what you've gotten into in the last 15 years. You gave me so much information and all that, it's ridiculous. I've already written enough people, though, and I know you're trying to keep this quiet. I know you want this hushed. You don't want this talked about. You don't want this truth to get out. I have too much information. What I know that you could do with Facebook and Google and PlayStation, Microsoft, the list goes on with all that. Emails, it just... But you did it all just to hurt me. Just to make sure that I never had a happy life. And why? There's no good reason. Just because you hate me. That's it. And it's so fucking twisted. Because had I had my shit together back then, all this would not be happening. But my life would unknowingly be so fucking false. It's unreal. Because from what I knew what love was, what I know now, wow. No, there was no love lost. Sick. Sick. I hope you're happy. I don't care what anybody does. Nobody deserves this. I'm not that bad of a person. I don't care what you think of me, or what you've told your friends, or what you've made up because of what my addiction brought me to. So many people are addicted in this country. Get your fucking head out of your ass. Get over your fucking selves. You're not better. Of course, after this, you're definitely not better than me. Wow. I would never in 1,000 years do this to somebody, even if I had the power. Because I have a heart. And to know how many times you came back into my life in 2021 and kept trying and trying and trying again and again lets me know how many people you actually got involved in this. It's past John and Michelle. 10 minutes.